Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here at Think Tutorial. As always, my name is Vince, and on today's episode, we are talking about a brand new feature here in iOS, which is how to update your default browser. Now, this recently released with the new iOS 14 update, and unfortunately when it first launched, it did have some problems, most notably where if you would turn off your phone, the setting would actually erase and you would have to go back and pre-select your or reselect the default browser once again. This luckily has been updated in a minor patch, and so now once we go in and change the setting once, it will maintain that setting. So that way any of your apps that launch into a browser, it will have this one selected by default. So let's dive in real quick and we'll show you how it's done. All right, so the first thing that we want to do is actually going into our settings. Once we are inside of settings, you might think that it's going to be located under General or Control Center or one of those, but instead this feature is actually hidden inside of the app that you're looking to change to default. So what we will have to do first is scroll down into the listing of all of your installed apps, and from here is where we will locate one of the apps that we could select to change to our default option. So for example, you will see Chrome in the center of my screen. If we select the Chrome app, what you'll see here is midway down, there is now a new feature called Default Browser App. By default, of course, this one will be listed as Safari. And from here, when you click this option, it will now provide you the different apps that you have installed or the different browsers that you can select from. So at this point in time, you could select Chrome or you could change it to Firefox, whichever one you prefer. And then when you go back here, what you will notice now is it has changed that to be your new default browser. What this will do going forward is any apps, as I previously mentioned, that take you into a web page or take you to the internet, it will now use this browser as default as opposed to Safari. If you ever want to change this back, you just come straight back under one of these other browsers and you go back to the same setting and you can change it right back to Safari the way it originally was, and then you will be good to go. Okay, so luckily that was a pretty quick process. We hope it all makes sense. If you have any other questions or you want more detail about how to do this or any other tutorials here on the channel, please leave them in the comment section below and we will definitely get to them as quickly as possible. As always, we hope you have an amazing day and we'll see you on the next one.